full time at Vicarage Road. It is finished Watford 0, Plymouth Argyle 0. And on the face of it, that might look like 2 points dropped, but I'm actually leaving that game feeling really, really encouraged. I thought Watford were brilliant today, to be honest with you. It was just we really lacked that clinical edge in the final third, that final ball, whether it was an overhit cross, an underhit cross, or a couple of really good opportunities that we missed. On the whole, I'm really happy, and it just appears that Valérien Ismaël, what he's trying to do with them and implement on the team is really getting better by the game, it seems. I know we're 3 games in and things could either go really well from this point or not well at all, but I am feeling really encouraged after that game. So in terms of the starting lineup, there were 2 changes from the defeat against Stevenage. Ryan Andrews came in for Jeremy Ngakia, who picked up a knock the other night, and Dan Batman came in for Ben Hamer as well. So I think most people were quite happy with the lineup, particularly after the win against QPR last week, and we all knew it was going to be a really tough game today against Plymouth. We started really well that first 20-25 minutes. I thought we were brilliant, created some really, really good chances. Bayo had a great chance which went just wide, I think. A couple of people saying he should have scored. I couldn't really see it from where I was in the rookery, so I'll have to look at that one on the highlights again. Before Imran Louza hit the post, I think it was, hit the ball across him and it was so close I thought it was going in. Sema had a shot which was deflected just wide. So we definitely created the chances. I think the big concern at half time was Dan Batman's kicking a couple of times. Just lost sight of the ball. Either gave it away too easily, or there was a few heart in the mouth moments with the ball at his feet, which on another day we'd probably get punished for that. And I'd argue we were quite lucky not to be. But we did get away with it. In the second half, we were really knocking on the door throughout. Plymouth also had some really good chances. I think it was Whittaker, I couldn't quite see who forced Batman into a really, really good save, one-on-one. But the big chance for us in the second half fell to Bayo, who was played through on goal after a lovely touch from Imran Louza, and he just couldn't finish. I think he looked exhausted, and I think he probably had more time than he realised as well. But he's got to be scoring that, and I think this week the main thing that Ismaël will be asking Gino Pozzo for is a striker, getting that number 9 and getting that number 9 shirt filled, and hopefully getting that done as well. So on the whole, like I say, on another day we win that. On another day, Dan Backman's poor kicking gets punished, so a draw is probably a fair result, but I'm really, really encouraged. The interesting one as well was Ismaël made 4 subs as well, just before the 60th minute, just to freshen things up. And yeah, it's nice to see a Watford manager being proactive like that. But in terms of the standout, I thought Martins was excellent in the first half. I thought Imran Louza had a really good game again. But the big one, Wesley Hoot at the back, was absolutely phenomenal. Won everything, was really aggressive, good on the ball. He loves pigging the ball over in a diag sort of way. So he's been really, really good. And Ryan Andrews as well, I thought was excellent. James Morris had a good game. No one really had a poor game, other than I'd say I don't really want to go too into him, but Faku and Bayo should have scored a couple, I think. So it's a good point. I think we're still, the table doesn't really matter at this stage in the season because it's so close, everyone's so close to each other. But on 4 points now, going into Stoke away next week, which will be a really, really tough game. No midweek game this week, so they'll have a real chance to work on the training ground, and hopefully a couple of signings come in as well. So we're back for a more in-depth match reaction of the 0-0 draw against Plymouth soon. See you in the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Up the Hornets.